Hello and welcome back to Science with John. Today we will begin to study what is possibly my favorite field of science, space. There's just something about the beauty and all the science that gets involved when considering space that never fails to intrigue me. Anyways, there's literally an entire universe to talk about when considering space, but we have to start somewhere. Why not start with somewhere that is near and dear to our home planet Earth? The solar system. The solar system is the collection of all space objects, or in fancier terms, celestial bodies, that orbit the sun. Today we'll be talking about the big objects of our solar system, the planets. But I'd just like to take a second to remind you that there is a lot more in our solar system than just the planets. We'll be talking more about the lesser known objects of our solar system in a future video. I'd also like to tell you that this is not to scale. Now, there's a chance you already know the names of the 8 planets, but do you know their order? In order, they are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Now, knowing the order of planets is a frequent question in evaluations, so I'd just like to give you a quick tip on how to memorize it. Take the first letter of each of the planets and make a sentence. One very popular one is, my very energetic mother just served us nachos. You can try making your own as well. Now, these planets are divided into 2 categories, the terrestrial planets and the gas giants. The terrestrial planets, which are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, are rocky, while the gas giants, which are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, are, as the name gas giants suggests, made of gas. 8 planets, 2 categories, 4 in each. Another thing I wanted to cover in this episode is the reason why Pluto is no longer considered a planet. A lot of people ask why, so why not answer right now? After much debate as to whether Pluto should be considered a planet or not, the IAU, or International Astronomical Union, adopted Resolution B5, which defined a planet. Under that resolution, a planet had to fulfill 3 categories. It has to orbit the sun, have enough gravity to form a sphere, and clear its orbital path of all debris or other celestial bodies. Pluto actually accomplishes 2 of these criteria. It orbits the sun and is a sphere. However, it's in the Kuiper belt and is surrounded by a ton of other celestial bodies. We'll talk more about the Kuiper belt in a future episode. So, unfortunately, Pluto is not a planet. Now, finally, let's talk a bit about the scale of the universe. See, even though the solar system seems vast, and believe me, it is, Neptune, for example, is just about 4.5 billion kilometers away from the sun. There's a lot more out there. For starters, our sun is one out of billions and billions and billions of other stars in the Milky Way galaxy, a large collection of stars that our sun is found in. Oh, and then also, the Milky Way is just one out of countless amounts of galaxies. So yeah, to be honest, our solar system is actually rather insignificant compared to the unimaginable size of the universe. Now, to make sure you understood everything we talked about, here's a short quiz. Feel free to pause this video at this screen. I'll show the answers later. There, aren't you excited to look deeper into the far reaches of the universe and also to analyze the functions of things closer to home, like how the moon and Earth move in relation to each other? I certainly know that I am. Anyways, thanks for watching this episode of Science with John. Bye!